You guys, I am actually going to Egypt. This is crazy. I'm at the airport right now in my little own bubble here, but it's wild because there goes a perfectly good mask. It's a long story. I was supposed to be going to Thailand. Thailand got pushed. Second Thailand trip got stopped, and basically had a couple options because I'm traveling with a company called EF Ultimate Breaks, and I'm traveling on a trip called their Egypt Expedition trip. It's an 11-day trip. I think we stop in 3 cities, kind of 3-ish areas. Can't believe that in the era of 2022 technically, I'm getting to do this. I have like 3 pounds of papers with me. Everyone that comes on the trip has to have a vaccination and also has to have a negative test within the past 72 hours. So I feel super safe about it. Let's get traveling. Let's get to, guys, let's go to Egypt.
Pull the red toggle الذي يحتوي أيضا على الأوضاع.
Okay guys, there's a bidet. Update, there's a bidet. And I'm very excited. Have not used one since day 1. Let's ride.
Islam is the official religion, that's why we take Friday off as our holiday. So Friday, Saturday is our weekend. That's why it's kind of super for the family today, because it's the 5th part of the weekend.
Alright guys, gonna pop in here with a voiceover because it was the first day and I was feeling too nervous to pull out the vlog camera in front of all my friends. The Egyptian Museum was the perfect place for us to start our entire trip because we were able to get a good baseline background of the history of the country of Egypt, as well as the meaning behind some of the statues and temples that we would see in the coming days. For example, here you see one of the statues with his arms crossed, and that's called Osiris Attitude. And depending on the right or left arm, whichever is crossed on top, would actually indicate whether that statue was to honor a noble or a royal. Overall, like I said, great first stop. The next part of our day we spent learning about the main religions practiced here in Egypt, and at first was the majority practiced religion of Islam. Good morning, guys. Here with my gal Maddie.
Good morning.
So today is the day we head to the pyramids. It's a brisk 7 a.m. and
chilly.
Actually cold. We're going to pyramids and the Sphinx, and then I think we're doing dinner on the Nile.
Yeah, I think just casually.
Just casual things. We need to go get breakfast first, so let's do that.
Getting older, I've gotten
at it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet tour guide Hiba gave us candy. It smells like yum, sesame and honey. Also, Philippines has like 12,000 candies like this.
Okay, so if you look on the other side, that's where we have the Pyramid of Petty and some other tombs as well.
The papyrus plant, it's a holy and royal plant to the ancient Egyptian people.
Next, we headed to lunch, and while this Pizza Hut directly across from the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx was tempting, that's not where we ended up eating, but we did need to fuel up because that was where we headed next, the Great Pyramids. Okay, we're walking towards the Great Pyramid. This thing is huge. Okay, we're walking there now.
Each side measures about 755 feet, and the height was originally 481 feet, which is 149 meters. Good luck. That's the bus. We're not going in. You're gonna meet me here at 2:50.
Guys, this is wild. So a lot of the group just went in to actually go inside right over there. I chose not to because I want to save my money for the extra tombs tomorrow or whatever day we're going to Valley of the Kings. So the schedule is today we are doing the Great Pyramid, which is massive, Great Pyramid, and then the Sphinx. So that's where we're heading next. It is just unreal. Like, I feel like this is one of those places where you really try to explain how massive and like how truly like wild it is for the human ingenuity to make this. The level of precision that they have to make, there's no cement, no mortar, nothing keeping these stones together, no type of glue, that is just very, very specifically precision cut, and they were able to build this entire thing. And so imagine, right, this giant, which I can't even get in frame, this giant piece of architecture covered in all white and also with a hello? You want to say hi? Bodyguard checking in. I was just describing how crazy it is to be next to something so big. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, so we have a nice bodyguard who's on our trip along with our tour guide Hiba. So it's breathtaking. I'm gonna go do some more looking at it, just take it in, wait for my friends to come out of inside, and I think we're going to the Sphinx next. So let's check out the pyramid. And then we got to ride camels. We're gonna ride camels. Yeah. Can't wait. Hi friends! Oh, they're best friends. Love that for them. All right, let's do it. Finally, we headed to the Great Sphinx. And by the time we were done at the Sphinx, it was time to head to dinner. We had a full-on celebratory style meal at a restaurant on the Nile River, which was wild, where everybody was served a full whole fish each. And some people were more excited about it than others. And that wraps up the first part of our trip here in the big city of Cairo. The next leg of our trip, we'll sail along the Nile in the city of Luxor, and then we'll snorkel in the crystal clear waters of the Red Sea in the beach town of Hurghada. And of course, along the way, we'll stop at some amazing temples, see incredible statues, and learn a lot of awesome history. Until the next time.